And so they are granted access to power, but they don't have any power inherent of themselves. So that would beg the question, okay, so who is granting them access to power?
Okay.
And that's the question we need to ask ourselves, and that is where our attention should be focused. Because there's no limit to the amount of immigrants that can be, all black immigrants that can be brought into this country. Because one, we don't work for the State Department by and large, which is in charge of immigration. The State Department brings them here, and then not only does it bring them here, they also educate them before they release them into the population, or assimilate them before they release them into the population. We don't write the assimilation criteria; they do. So the first thing they get about America is written by someone that's not us. And so it's no wonder, the ones that come here think the way they do. So what I'm saying is, I think it's a waste of energy and resources for us to focus on them and focus on those who educate them, those who grant them access to power, who wrote that sign, who sat on that committee, who chaired that committee that put that event together. Those are the questions we need to ask ourselves, and that's where our attention and effort need to be directed if it's to be profitable.
Okay. Well, I hear that, and I don't disagree, but let me add on to that. I will say that our energy does not need to be solely focused on them or immigrants in general. But when I hear that argument, what happens is a lot of times we dismiss the willing participation of immigrants, whether they're from the Caribbean, whether they're from Africa, or just immigrants in general. When I hear the argument of, well, it's the government allowing them, or it's another force allowing them to do that and promoting them and elevating them, it's almost we're dismissing their agency in participation of the erasure of our culture. You know what I'm saying? Because the thing is that they should know, just like we know, they should know that the Juneteenth is not their holiday. Just like we know Haitian Flag Day is not our holiday. We know that with the Puerto Rican Day Parade, we know that that's not our holiday. We know that. We don't have to be told to be respectful when we go to other people's traditional holidays and events and stuff. So the fact that they're not having the same amount of respect is on them. And we are going to have a conversation with them and how they respect our culture. I'm not saying that now. Of course, these people up here, they do orchestrate, and we can't ignore or dismiss the fact that these problems are orchestrated to be like